demo of the rent ratios tool. So I'm going to go to rentratios.com. Any of these buttons on the Rent Ratios site are going to take you directly to the Google Chrome store. Click Add to Chrome. If you have a pop-up, add extension, and that's it. You are ready to use the tool. That is as easy as it gets in terms of install. I'm ready to go to Zillow right now, and I can launch the tool from there, Zillow.com. Buy. And you will see the button populate automatically. If you don't see the button populated, you may have to go ahead and register or log in. And you can hit this puzzle piece icon. You'll see the Rent Ratios logo. Click that, and you'll be prompted to either register or log in. The registration is super simple. It's just an email address and a password. If you don't see that puzzle piece icon, you can hit these 3 vertical dots, go down here to extensions, manage extensions. That'll take you to the same destination. So right here, I'm going to go ahead and hit this. I'm going to log in. And as long as I typed everything correctly, it'll allow me to log in. Great. I'm ready to use the tool. If you don't see this button, just refresh the page. As soon as you refresh the page, that button will pop up and you'll be able to start filtering via rent to price ratios. I'm going to establish my general search criteria. Just an example so you can see the tool being used. Let's go something like, say, 200 to about 300,000. Let's see, bed bath count, 3+, 2+. Let's try and eliminate some of the townhomes and condos and such. Let's just look for our typical 3-bed, 2-bath, single family rental. I found the tool works best if we get down below about 1,000 results or so. The tool will work if it's up to about 3,000, but it'll take 3-4 minutes for it to scrub through 3,000 different properties. All right, let's go about 1,250 to, let's say, 3,000 square feet. And then I'm going to eliminate some of the new constructions. I just don't like how they confound the data set. So we've got 472 results. Let's go ahead and hit scan. Enter your minimum rent to price ratio. Let's say I only want stuff that's 0.9% or better. That's a pretty aggressive rent to price ratio, especially for a nice suburb of Houston, but we'll see what comes back. Now, as the tool scrubs through these 472 properties, there's a few things to note. First, I personally like to find assets that have multiple schools rated 5 and above. If I can find multiple properties that have 5, 6s, and 7s, perfect. If I can find multiple properties, or if I can find a property that has multiple schools above a 5 and above a 1% rent to price ratio in the Houston metro, awesome. This is how I generate the shortlist, and this is how we've closed literally probably every home in the last 12 months that either I've personally purchased or my clients have purchased, and it's been a little over 100 single families in the last 12 months have been sourced via this tool. It's a great way to quickly filter through hundreds of properties, identify strong markets, strong subdivisions within these markets, and ones that have a high rent to price ratio. If you're in a major metro or a suburb of a major metro that has a lot of leasing data, a lot of sales data, the Zillow rental estimates that you see are actually very, very accurate. And this is confirmed with hundreds of comparable analysis that we've done across the rental estimate that they're estimating and what we actually see from the MLS comps. So how I personally use the tool, I'll find, let's say, 5 to 10 properties from this list. I'll put them into my notes, and then I'll run them through the MLS and run some more detailed comps just to double confirm the rental values. And those are the properties that we're going to go ahead and submit offers on. If you're an investor and you're working with an agent in a market, go ahead and build your short list. Take 5 to 10 properties that meet your criteria for rent to price ratio and neighborhood ratings. Send those over to your realtor, let them run the comps for you, and see if it makes sense to go ahead and move forward with an offer. And that's it. Happy hunting.